We're downtown where I live, in this store here I always do a quick clean up and paint the stripes. We'll clean up these leaves in this corner, redo the red bark mulch, clean up the sand from the winter. It really isn't that bad this year, so the red bark mulch, I might bring the BX down and scoop some of that up. It's getting to be a lot there, so but we'll get that cleaned up. Other than that, we're in pretty good shape. They hot topped this like 3 years ago and it made a big difference. There used to be big potholes and like the parking lot was bellied out, so it literally filled with sand. And this is a state road that goes up through our town, so they're not shy with the sand and salt. But I just figured I'd take a shot where we're starting. I'm going to show the products I used on that parking lot. I'm going to try to show products I've used on all my videos that work well for me. This is traffic striping paint from Rust-Oleum. I've had super luck with this stuff. It holds the shine good, so it must have UV protection stuff in it. But Rust-Oleum latex is the best paint I've found. What I do is, a few years ago, I used to have the stuff to spray the lines. He got sick of paying the companies that come in and spray the lines. They get big bucks. I don't know what it is now, but it's always been pretty good money. I've always used this because all I've ever done is touch up areas, but like I got commercial properties I kept care of for years. My attitude when I'm on a site is I want to extract all the money I can. So when they ask, hey, can you stripe that? I'm like, yeah. Even new parking lots I've done a couple times, and I just took thin plywood and made up templates. I'd go in there on a Saturday and just take a chalk line and make out all the, measure it out. Then the next day I would just lay these things in place and we'd paint the stripes, and it worked out good. I just want to show I do the striping. Pretty much this side's the rough side, and the store gets busy fairly quick. What I found over the years, this latex will last. And as people see that, other people ask me, hey, can you do the stripes in front of my store? They just said, you stripe stuff and it's like the following season, you can normally just go over it. You can still see where the lines are. Where most of the companies that spray them on, it's completely gone once the plow season's over. But anyways, I showed the product there. What I normally do is I go to the local hardware store right in my town, price-wise and everything. They have the product. But I normally buy a couple throwaway kits like this with a 3-inch roller. I just figured I'd show products that I use on all these videos that work well, and that it's simple. Start on this side, which is 2-year-old hot top, so this should go a lot quicker. And the front of the store seems to stay busier, so we're good on this side. And I dumped the bark mulch in that corner that we're gonna need. I might do that tonight. Sometimes we stripe this parking lot at night, but this place is open till I think 10, and it stays pretty busy till then. So 3/4 of the way done, but cool shot. Just makes the building look, the whole parking lot looks better once you stripe them. We're gonna go do the planters in front of the store downtown and get those put in place this morning. We're gonna get the loader put on the trailer with the forks, and you'll see when we get downtown, we gotta move those planters. Basically, I'm going to cut down a couple more and pick up a couple of the dead limbs that are down. But overall, you give this a quick bark mulch and shove some up underneath there. He has a maintenance guy that keeps track of it after this. And the trash that comes in this thing in a week is just mind-blowing. Get the loader on the other side. And my daughter's planting. We'll go over there, see how she's doing. On the back side of the store, getting the planters ready. They get stored here for the winter, but we normally clean them up here and then put them in place. We got one here I'm going to try to get some dents out of, but overall Figured I'd take a shot while we're at this point on them. Alright, I just want to show the planters are all in place. Figured I'd get a shot of them. Alright, we're going to call this video here, and I just figured I'd take a quick shot. Out front's hard with all the traffic. You're lucky you don't get killed here. I'm glad to be getting out of here. It's getting late in the day. They call it it's a town pride day they have every year. This year they really wanted the store cleaned up a little better too, because this is a 250 year anniversary in our town. So I figured I'd explain that in the video. That's another reason. But yeah, he's had me do this now for quite a few years before we have that town pride day. The fire department has some stuff. People, sometimes put floats in and whatever, and it's kind of cool. They have a lot of stuff for your kids when their kids were younger. I haven't personally gone to it for a few years now because my kids are growing up and stuff. But it's kind of a cool thing, I guess, in a small town like this. But I just figured I'd end the video and explain. Every year they have this day, and the store's always had me restripe the parking lot, redo the bark mulch, normally redo those flowers, just give it a clean up. This year wasn't bad. Overall, the cleanup was better this year. I just figured it was a good video to tape. It's one of the things we do. Landscape business isn't always landscaping. I don't say no to much. You're going to see that in my videos. But again, if you like my content, please like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. And thanks for watching.